In this video, I'm going to share how one of my students, Jen Pisani, made a simple shift in her photography business, which freed her up to work less, spend more time with her family over the holidays, decrease stress, and increase revenue. Hey, I'm Sarah Petty. I am a photographer and founder of one of the most profitable photography businesses in the United States. And it is my passion and my mission to help photographers be able to build a business that not just makes money, but allows them to put their family first. You shouldn't have to choose. Today I want to talk about one of my students. Her name's Jen Pisani. She was working all the time. She literally did 65 mini sessions during the holiday season, the year before she joined my coaching program. 65 mini sessions. She was working all the time. She used her weekends to schedule clients every 15 minutes. We kind of call it churn and burn, just churn and burn through all of them, right? One after another, all weekend long, 15 minutes, not giving herself much time to be creative because they're not gonna order much, so she had to keep them moving over and over and over again. She used her weekdays to work all of the images that she had spent the whole weekend photographing, and so she was hiding out from her family because she had to do that to be able to stay up with the workflow. Her kids, that's what really gets me. When people say, my kids have noticed that I'm never around and I'm working all the time. And it just hits us moms like right here in the heart, and I hate that. And then she realized she was already photographing 65 sessions, but felt the pressure to do more because they weren't even profitable sessions. She didn't feel great about the service she was offering to each client either. That's the kicker, right? Because she only had 15 minutes. She had to go. So she couldn't get to know them. She couldn't do the extra things. It just had to be quick. The whole focus was more. Do you ever feel that way? Her family was frustrated. Her kids weren't happy. She told me she was charging $125 for around 10 fully retouched high-res images. But she was shooting so many more to get those images, she wasn't making money. She was probably making less than minimum wage if she added it up. And she'd heard about what we teach called the boutique business model. It's what I do at my studio, where you spend more time with your clients and you hold their hand and you customize everything. And of course they're gonna order more because you're planting those seeds and you're planning that custom session. But she didn't want to slow down or take any time to learn all of that. It sounded hard, right? Like, what do I sell? I don't want to learn about the products and how to send them to the lab. It was just easier to just give people all the digital files. But I think the bottom line happened when she realized, I'm working all the time, my life is not very fun, I don't have any extra time to give to my kids, and my business doesn't have meaning and impact. Like, I don't have time to do anything extra. I'm just grinding for no money. And then do you want to hear what happened that made her realize she needed a change? And this might be happening in the background in your life, so I really want you to listen. Her daughter came into her office and told her, Mom, it seems like all you've done all fall, all through the Christmas season is work. We haven't even seen you. And it crushed her. It crushed her so bad because she's thinking, but I'm doing this work so that I can be the mom I want to be. And it like backfired on her. And Jen is such an amazing person, and she was like, it's true. Like, she didn't want to work that much either, but she just literally didn't know any other way. And then she started thinking about, okay, I've been doing this a while. Look at all the family events I've missed out on. The shopping with my kids at the holiday season, the baking of the cookies and the wrapping of the gifts, and the watching all the Christmas movies because she was too busy grinding. I hope there's someone listening who feels this way, and I'd love for you to put it in the comments if you've been there or you are there, because you don't have to stay there. That's the good news. So what it took for Jen to really realize she wasn't serving her clients after her daughter said this was the hurricane that hit her city. She's in Houston, and the hurricane came through, and so many of her clients had their digital files ruined. They couldn't find the jump drives or the CDs or the DVDs or whatever she'd been delivering over the years. They were gone. They'd intended to print them, but nobody ever did. And she kind of believed their stories that, oh yeah, we'll get them printed. We want them in our homes, et cetera, et cetera. And she realized, okay, I'm not serving them, just not. And she realized she needed to make a change. And I'm so glad she did. Once she finally got to the place where I can't go on this way anymore, and I think it takes some people getting to that end of the rope, like I'm just not doing it anymore. She came upon our teachings and she realized what we teach is called the boutique business model, right? Where we hold our clients' hands every step of the way and we create products for them. And we create all these beautiful things that they can purchase instead of just taking digital files home and sticking them in a drawer. She started selling artwork to her clients instead of digital files. She started holding their hands, planning their session, being more like a consultant and helping them with clothing and location and all of those things so that they could end up with wall portraits in their home, not just so they can have cool digital files. And get this, Jen is now making the same money. She's now doing about 4 sessions a month, doing multiple 6 figures in her business. Do the math. Look how much time that gives her with her family to bake cookies, and she's got some going to college, so she's going on college visits and going for days at a time, not having to worry about her business. And I see so many photographers out there who are saying to themselves, oh, I have to wait till my kids go to kindergarten, or I have to wait till they go to junior high or high school or college, or I got to get them settled in life. And then all of a sudden they're like, oh, now I'm at retirement age and it's too late for me. No, now is the time. If you're working all the time doing just digital files, just know you're not serving your clients. And it took Jen kind of getting to the bottom of her rope before she realized, like, I'm not happy with my life. I'm not making the money I want. I'm not having the time with my family that I want. And this is dumb. Like, I really want to do both. I want to have both. And I truly believe the boutique model is the only way to do that. It really is. Jen even shared with me this week, she got an $18,000 order from an extended family that she would have never served in this way before. She would have made $125 and given them digital files. And this entire family has beautiful wall portraits to celebrate their family forever. When grandma and grandpa are gone, when the family moves on, right? When the kids are married and have their own kids, they have this beautiful portrait. All of them have beautiful portraits to remember the entire family unit of how it is right now, which is so amazing. And it's all because of the boutique business model. So if you're saying, oh my gosh, I didn't even know this existed, click down in the description and let us help you. We have a Facebook group and other free resources for you that can help you stop working all the time so you can make money and put your family first. Subscribe and I'll see you soon.